Okay, finished wild speaker. We want animal kinship is this is the racial transform, right? We want that one quite a bit. Okay. All right, who is this? I don't know which one. Copper. This is the one we just took. Who's Derek? Our secondary. For 12 turns, we lose 10 morale. That's fine. Okay. And we get a big boost to time to vassalage. Okay. Alright, someone's done. We could cast it down here to get the easy attack into that. Seems reasonable. Alright, so we want to clear out... What's that? Oh, that's actually a production rush. The problem is we're gonna... Or a draft rush. I'd like to build one of these wild speakers, but... Okay, so that's an ally, so I can't actually attack that guy, sadly. I can ask him to move. I don't know... I think I have to pay him to move. I don't actually care about the tile. I just care about the... value. I kind of want my guys there too, though. This is 3 tiles out from there. So how do we efficiently grab all of these? We move up 1 tile here. Can we fight this? Storm Giant. It's kind of going to be a pain with a bunch of low hit point units. Not sure I can fight that Storm Giant. Yeah, I could do it next turn maybe, after I get the Alacrity heal. Alright, so we definitely want this. And that can be done with a Scout. Magic material is there. And a Phoenix. Phoenix are kind of annoying. We're already here. And you guys want to move to there. Wow, it's all my movement, really? Because there's a... Is this a... Why is this so bad? 668, 420. Shouldn't be all my movement. Alright. Well, you shouldn't be getting ads more than once every half hour. Yeah. So. And ads auto run, sadly. Alright, let's see. Oops, do we care about this? We want to get these healed up. What are we fighting? Some archers. It's not very good terrain for fighting a bunch of archers and pikes. We want to get around them, so I guess this side is okay. Alright, how far can you move to there? Oops, just fucked that up. Really? Oh, that's so annoying. There's a way to play Simul. I don't know if you... I don't think it's Simul works like you're describing, though. I think Simul is... instead of passing the turn back and forth, you like pass the round, I think. But it really doesn't work, because once you can end up double moving, like with the way that works in multiplayer. It just doesn't really work. It's the problem. So you kind of can, but I feel like the trade-offs are too harsh. So we can actually get in range. Just spit on these. What is it? 6 for spit? 4. I shouldn't move that yet. Should move the faster unit. Alright, can we kill any of this shit? Let's see. This guy got stunned? He did not. Alright, stuns for us. Ooh. Can get on the Sunders with the shit spider. Sunders will dump their initial upfront damage. It's kind of not that exciting. Hey, where's my heals I get out of that? Oh, okay, it just didn't apply on the graphic. I have a melee that can get on that guy? Probably. Alright. Alright, a shit ton of production there. Finishes this up. Could build shrine with like gold. That's gold 3 though. Gold 3 is pretty far away. Tech would be good too. I'm really unimpressed with this tech building. Let's take shrine for more summons. Let's cast a summon while I'm thinking of it. Alright, can we do anything else this turn, or is it all next turn stuff? That can be cleared next. I think we wanted it this turn though, right? So we were gonna... Wait, did I already summon my spider? Was it just not available this turn? I thought I had a summon this turn. Alright, so we go here. There's no other ones this turn, right? That one's next turn. Okay, so I guess it's here. There. Dude, why are these tiles so goddamn expensive? Fucking cliff tiles. It's gonna take me forever to do this. Alright, we picked up a item and we picked up a level. What are we currently running right here? Experience and restore. See the other item we have? Another mount. Okay, we good here. These have all acted. We're not moving any more of those this turn. We're not building units. We don't have any money. Cast our summon. We use our other scout. We haven't used our other scout yet. Okay. Let's go this way. Where's the road? Here? Okay. All right. Yeah, I do need to rival declaration as soon as I can, but I need to clear this out. That's the gold item for that. Being Barb will help here. We'll get a bunch of healing off the units. I actually need to train units too. I want a tier 1 fight. I don't want a tier 2 fight. I want a tier 1 fight with these guys if I can. Yeah, I think we have to do something, Red, about the city-state takeovers. I mean, it's not that powerful, except that it denies the other player the ability to do anything. I mean, that's not bad either. This is 10 resources. And just killing the city-states that they're attempting to diplomacy with is maybe too much. Can you tell if the opponent has a Whispering Stone? Maybe there's some, like, maybe we could say, like, you can't attack city-states that players have Whispering Stones in or something. It just feels... The enemy puts up no fight. You can farm the heroes for experience. Even if you're not exploiting, you still get them once, you know? You farm them for items and experience and potentially tech off the shadow talent, which happens a lot early game. And you pick up a city. The city's healing as well as a magic material, as well as sight, as well as resources. And it costs you 5 alignment. Like, that doesn't seem reasonable. I don't know what's going on with the updating right now. You know, God forbid I want to kill one of your scouts and it costs me 40% of my Imperium for the rest of time. Oh, we wanted to start training a wild speaker too, didn't we? Okay. Do we want to go into the higher levels of vassalage here? It's not a very big improvement each time. What else am I doing with the city-states? Not much, right? I don't know. I don't think you can see like this where enemies have their stuff assigned, but you can often see the amount they have in the like allegiance pool, I think is where you see. I can't remember exactly. You can see some sort of interaction. Another flag shows up on them and you can check their value levels. Looks like a gold resource. Next unit needs to grab that. And get bogged down in here. There's a lot of value in here is the problem. Gold mine, production mine, node. There's 2 magic materials that if we wish to border expand, this would be really good. Settled on a mana node adjacent to, I mean, this is the city states, but we can steal all the city state resources. We don't actually give a shit what their production's like if they're just going to be a vassal. Yeah, we have to figure out the hardest part is figuring out what makes sense, because we don't want them to be untouchable, but we don't want them to be able to be. If we remove any of the Diplo stuff that interacts with city states, you take off like 4 or 5 of the societies that have city state modifiers, right? And there's some cool strategies to do with them that are kind of fun and a little bit different. I've been rotating bans with the various games I'm playing between. Fabled Hunters, Magic Material Collectors are pretty powerful too, I think. I was thinking about it last night, Red, as I was trying to get to sleep after that fight we had. I think I should have just sat on my corner, my half of the map, and just waited you out till Mana Addicts killed you. Like, I don't think I had to engage at all. Like, you were casting all your spells early. I should have just waited. You can take your -5 morale for the rest of the night. Yeah, I forgot to... I had 2 enchantments up, too, that I forgot to cast prior to engaging the fight. I had Lightning Enchant and a Lightning Nuke. I just forgot to do. You think combat ends if there's no damage for 5 turns? I guess I could have just nuked you every 5 turns. Does it give you a warning, or does it just randomly end? Those heroes were brutal. I was really curious why your heroes were so much higher level, and it was so demoralizing at the end of that fight to kill 2 level 12 heroes with a fucking level 5, level 7 hero and get 0 experience out of it. Like, that was so annoying. I don't know why I got 0 experience, but it's so brutal for that. It's like, oh, that difference in experience is not getting any closer even after I won. All right, outpost founded, production, shrine. We definitely need gold this turn. Okay, gold is here. We have a summon up. We're in range on both these. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this army needs to move in. So I can go to here. We actually move 1 closer, huh? Go. All right. Another T2 spiders, nice. I think it was my current working theory on why I got no experience is the unit that engaged the fight, the scout, died. I don't know if that's real or not, but that's my current working theory. So what are we fighting? 2 entwined thralls and 2 floral stingers. Floral stingers are annoying. Okay. Might be unavoidable to take a unit loss here. I'm not sure yet. These are skirmishers too. How fast? They're pretty slow, so we want to end up there, right? Oh, they can run and throw if they do that, though. I think I'd rather they came into melee range. What's the range? Range on Poison Needle is 4. Dude. These are light cover, right? I could do this cluster instead. Is that what happened? I wondered why your units had 1,000,000 health, Red. I meant to ask you that. It was one of the questions I had when I went to bed. I don't know why that stacks with itself. Like, you're able to cast like 5 stacks of soul. I can't dispel them, and it's like 100 health on all your heroes or something. I wondered why. I thought you were stacking the strength initially, but like I like that spell because I like the purge on it or the dispel on it. But I hadn't even thought about the fact that you also get ridiculous amounts of. Can they hit me from here? No. That you also get ridiculous amounts of HP. Those heroes were basically unkillable. I guess this should be 1 over. Hold on. Let's go there. Yeah. I mean, it was late. It was late. It was past my bedtime. I shouldn't have taken that fight, but it was hard to go away. I'm like with the fight pending, you know. All right, immobilize on skirmishers is only okay. I could take this choke. Actually, do damage here. Could stun these. Could probably kill them though. Don't mind if the spider dies. And it doesn't have overwhelm tactics, so I might as well attack with it. Okay, that's the retail burnt. Any other melee that can get in there? Just these 2, right? Yeah, I saw the opportunity to snag some hero kills. It was really close. It was the last tile of movement for the scout. I took, I don't think I used it to get there, but I took road building specifically so I could get closer and just ambush. That's really unexciting, that damage. Can we get anything else that would kill here? Probably not, huh? Getting distracted. Alright, alright, alright.
Returned.
Thank you, Phobic.
Filthy 7.
Filthy 7, indeed.
A generous bestowal.
Just tipping. $10 anonymous tip. Thanks. Alright. Anything else in here? Too bad I can't kill those plants. Don't you dare kill that unit. I hate how the AI is coded for their random encounters too. Like, they're so bad at fighting, but they will focus fire units and kill them. So it's like you're forced to manual all of them. It's just so... It's a lot of manualing for not a lot of actual fighting players, which always drives me nuts. My opinion of Mechabellum so far, I like it quite a bit so far. Is it in defensive stance somehow? That's annoying. Plenty of temp HP there. Alright, 186 gold seems so good for us here. So let's start two things. Do this while I have the money. This is a fabricate grievances. 5 turns, of course. Why would it not be 5 turns to ever declare war on a, you know, a player in a 1v1 on this map against my single opponent? I either have to I have to get like signed approval from like 5 different people. So ridiculous. All right, is tier 2 at all useful for us? Furies are kind of whatever. What's our base? Do we get a base support unit that's any good? Can't remember. I think it's the healer that I'm using, which is fine, but better for creeping than players. I don't think we care about drafts. This is probably tech. As much as painful as barbarian tech building is, I think it's still what I got to do here. And I would like to start training one of these. It's probably the only train one. Yeah. All right. Okay, we wanted the production over there, right? And there's city center there for healing. Could do that next round. If I can take the giant, I can save the heal for post-giant fight. There's an AoE here, though. That's not what I thought it was. That's the Spirit Hawk. Evoker has an AoE. That's not really an AoE. It's mostly that giant. There could be hidden units on there, too. I guess, are there hidden units on there? No hidden units. That's probably doable with what we have then. Okay. Is it this turn doable? I don't know. If we go there, we can move onto the road, which would be huge. All right, so we do this. And there, I guess. I want to use that ritual while it's off cooldown, but okay, what are you doing? Go that way. Cast another spider. Took an outpost. Oh, I don't have 100 gold this turn. That's annoying. What else can you do? You're going to engage combat for us next round. We have a little peek over here. There's his hero. Or not a hero, it's a scout. Another gold node there. Alright. Does that say small creature? Boo. A small increase to your upkeep. A lesser magma spirit. I mean, really fast with floating to get over this terrain. Just not very helpful. Oh, he's over here. Okay. Can pillage later with that, I guess. Okay. Fix team. Can you fix team 1v1? Oh my god, Solman. That's a super nice thing to hear if that's the case. I absolutely would prefer to be at war with my opponent from the get-go. Although the inability to have any options of retreating is kind of painful in this game. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we can do unless we can sell. Is there enough stuff we could sell to get this going now? Don't we have like a third horse? We do. This is worth 42. 42 gets us to 98. And did we pick up a shitty item on the other guy? I can't remember. We picked up a wand. Was it a good one? It was Blight Wand, right? Blight Wand is real medium. Poison Dart Wand. No other. I could cancel this guy. You know what? Fuck that. Okay, we work camp. Alright. I've done 2v2 with fixed teams, and that auto starts you at war. I don't know that I saw the option to do that for a 1v1. Maybe it is. Or maybe there is. There's so many weird balances in this game. I won't show you the tech stuff this game because this isn't going to be a tech game. But the tech gets wild in this game in a way that I don't think it was designed to do. Because I see things later in the tree like, you may spend 250 Imperium to get 500 knowledge. Anytime I've ever had this unlocked from Shadow Imperium, I've had more than this amount of tech per turn. Which means that this is 1 turn worth of science at this level. Or like look at the final node in the whatever this is, nature tree. All of your acquiring new population requires 50% less food, because that's what you want to do by the time you've already cast the final spell and are passing turns to win the game. You really want to be growing at a slightly faster rate for 500 Imperium. Like, it just, there's so many nodes like that too. It just makes no sense. And then there's some powerful ones. There's some really powerful ones. This one was super good. Druidic Care, when I took it, this was like 200 mana per turn in the game I took it. I had like 5 cities or something. And I'm like, that's actually really impactful. That's really strong. And some of the early ones are incredibly good. Like knowledge off hero kills is just really good anytime you're fighting any CS or if it's on like difficult environment or that kind of stuff. I like all seeing. I like the early Astral Inspiration is incredible. I think all the early order talents are good. I think the mid tier, like right around here for Materium, is good. There's like a bunch of good early stuff. It's just the late stuff I've been really disappointed with. But I feel like they think their pacing of this game is slower than it is with the way you actually end up stacking science. It's weird there's no minimum distance either. Oh, you know what the other fucking problem? I should have waited, chat. God damn it. You can't Ritual of Alacrity while you're upgrading. You might be able to while you're building, but I can't. I think you can't do it at all while the outpost is engaged with something. brought on 4X playtesters, and the playtesters just had never played 4Xs before, or what? Not while building either. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I like the ability, I just don't know why it's hidden away there. I think it's really powerful. Should be planting more of them. I'm just so gold starved right now. We're teching the racial upgrade, right? Yeah. Too bad it won't apply to any of our summons. It will only apply to our basic barb units. I should be building skirmishers too. They're so good. It's so crime against humanity to not be building more of these right now. They might actually be better than the wild speakers. I don't love this style of gameplay always. This is on normal enemy camps, like normal difficulty for enemy camps here. But you just still, you spend so much time creeping, and so much of the economy is that it makes it really difficult to evaluate the value of a building. Because the value of a building that I spend 4 turns building that gives me 10 draft when I can pick up a draft item for 100 is crazy. And then you spend so much of that early game just doing this, which is okay. But I wish this was a little less dense with these blocked units. Low threat. I haven't tried a low threat game. Maybe that's the way to do it. We initially moved it all the way up to high threat because it was more interesting, but you're right. Maybe a low threat would give us the lower experience level from that. I haven't had any multiplayer games survive more than 1 combat yet. So I haven't finished a lot of multiplayer games though. So maybe you can survive multiple combats and come back, but I haven't seen it. It's so swingy when you win combat. I should look at my opponent's race while we're here, see what he's actually doing. So, he is the Fallen Runic Dwarves. Keen-sighted, accuracy on physical and ranged, and stacking and magic damage, so this is casters. And powerful evokers and mana addicts are, is that double battle mages? Yeah. And he's dark, so he starts triple warlock with this, since dark has no support. That's kind of cool. So by the time we encounter him, we'll have 3 high tier frost casters. It's kind of neat. I should look what his tome was too. I can figure that out from the rest of the information. We don't want to be here. How do I avoid watching? Because it will cause desyncs. Oh well. I don't know how to get out of this without causing the desync that I'm trying to avoid. So there's the triple warlocks. Is this the infestation we were just right by? I don't think I beat this army right now. 2 level 4 heroes already too. I feel like our heroes have been super busy. I'm kind of surprised if I'm under leveled compared to my opponent right now. Seems kind of wild. I would really like some storm spirits versus this to get close. Just don't think it's going to happen. Yeah. Opponents are going to get deleted. These are fire enemies. Where did the 4th enemy go? Right there. Vines are a good idea. Although I think you can AoE. Dude, he's already cleared out a... I don't know how you get this unit this early. You have to clear out a Wonder, but then you have to get a Rally. There's no way a Rally of the Lords is fired off. So this is either a quest or a reward somewhere, but I haven't seen the Winter Fairy come out of an early quest or reward. Nah, but there's no way he could have recruited it by now. It could have been a reward for completing the Wonder, possibly, instead of like an item or something. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if he has a Wondrous Architect trait, because it doesn't allow him to recruit still. He can't recruit from that until the first Rally of Lords, right? You think this is a T3 cage item? I've only ever seen tier 2 units come out of the cages. It's actually a terrifyingly strong army. Yeah, but I think it's turn like 6 or something. Man, maybe it's turn like 10. You have to watch each battle. If you don't participate, you don't. You get sucked in if you have sight on the location. I think this is the infestation bias is what I think is happening here. He's not a Wonder Architect though. He is a he's evokers and mana addicts. It's another thing. The events are super unbalanced. Not saying this is imbalanced one way or the other necessarily. It's a strong unit for what he's doing. It's another battle caster or a battle mage with another AoE nuke. Yeah, it's right there. Actually, really bad news for us. Okay. I think that means I have to cancel the outpost upgrade. So I think that's too much shit for us right now. Let's see. Okay. Too bad I want these resources. Okay. Spider Egg banned? I don't know. It's a T1 spider. I'm not as worried about it. Hero summon items are banned, and the tier 3 spider leg is like the best summon item ever. But that is not that, so I don't know.